Hey everyone, Aussie Viking here. Just got finished doing the 3 campaign missions you get in the EA Access, and I have to say I'm quite impressed. Now, I did it on the hardest difficulty. I do implore everyone who plays this to play it on the hardest difficulty, because you get better unlocks from what I understand, and it's just a funner game. Also, overall, those 3 missions with a little bit of exploration took me around an hour and 15 minutes. Now, in the mission area guide thing, there's about 13 missions all up, I believe. So I think overall, even on hard, this is going to take up to 7 to 8 hours. Now it is highly replayable because you can go through and have Iden with her star card. So if you wanted to play through the whole game again with Iden on like every star card at the highest you can get, you can do that. Plus there's obviously the unlockables going around, and I only found 1 to each level. There's about 3, so there is that. So if you take all that in, this will probably get you, I think the most you can get out of this would be 8 to 9 hours, I think, on the hardest difficulty, looking around for everything, taking your time. Not bad, not bad. It does annoy me, though, that, so, as you're playing it, it's very reminiscent of Battlefield 1, where, you know, you can sneak around if you want to, and it's okay. Actually, no, I'd say it's better. The sneaking in this is better than Battlefield 1. And if you want to just go in guns blazing, which is fun as hell. Headshots are great. You know, it doesn't matter what difficulty. Headshot in the head, bam, gone, dead. Awesome. So there's that. The only downside I think I have is some of the levels are very look big, but they're kind of not. So in the first mission, there's a sneaking bit, and I try to go up really high because you're in this giant hangar. And I got up to a certain height, and it's like, yeah, nah, you can't do that. The game's telling you no. Same thing on the Endor mission, where you try to just go left, you know, flanking to the left, and it's like, nah, you can't go this way, and it's kind of like, well, that sucks. Almost there. I mean, I feel like this is going to be great, because it's going to be a canon story, and so far it looks really good, being on the Empire. Iden Versio seems really interesting, and even her comrades sound interesting. It is funny, though, they're like, we are the Empire, we shall rule and defeat the rebels, and it's like, yeah, well, that's not going to happen, because I know how this goes. It's quite funny to hear that. But it's really interesting because this is a canon story, and that makes me very, very excited to see what comes next. I do think one of them will defect. Maybe Iden, I mean, let's be honest here, the Empire does suck in terms of, like, Hiroshima. They're basically space Nazis, so I kind of hope. But then again, people have been saying that Iden might defect once the Empire crumbles and the First Order is taking effect. So the First Order apparently will be, like, worse than the Empire, and it's like, Iden doesn't like that, so she's like, nah, fuck this, I'm out. So that's possible. I'm excited to play as Kylo Ren and Luke in the campaign. I'm really excited. I do wonder who Iden is. Like, is she going to be just a character, or is she going to be kind of like the Mara Jade? I really hope, like, if she's a new Mara Jade to an extent, I get it. I mean, and there's nothing to say that she will, but if she does, I kind of get it. But I'm like, just give us Mara Jade. I'm just saying, because I really want Mara Jade. Every time I see Empire and I think of Luke, I'm like, Mara Jade was such a good story. You know, the Empire officer who fell in love with Luke Skywalker. And it's just like, that was good. And like, it was very, very well done. I really want that to be canon again. That and Revan. So, yeah. So, overall, for what I played, it was great. Space battles were good. AI was okay, to be truthful. There are times where the AI is like, like, the AI is, it's acceptable, okay? The AI isn't EA's DICE's strong point, which is a shame, because they're all, I reckon, I mean, then again, they could updates, they could, do it. Oh god, I've just got my computer, I thought something crashed, but no, it's alright. So hopefully in updates they might be able to do it, because like I was watching an interview with Dennis, one of the lead designers in the game, and he's like, within a year from launch to a year from launch, there's going to be a different game there. It's going to be different, and I'm okay with that. But I enjoyed it. Now, killing rebels was great. Being on Endor was great. It was so good. And they didn't really reuse assets in terms of, they didn't just take the Endor map from the first game and plop it in there. They actually just made a whole new map in a way, and it was really well done, I have to admit. The references to the original movie itself, like Solo, Captain Solo, what was it, Captain? No, General Solo or something like that. And it was really good to see. I as a Star Wars fan, I was very happy. And so far I've got like 2 hours in the A access, so I'll probably play an extra hour, do a video on that, and get some more gameplay, because I intend to just get a whole lot of gameplay of this and then basically make as many videos as I can, hopefully. There isn't much to talk about after this. It's like, after campaign, you got multiplayer, and then what comes next? Well, we'll see. Overall, it was fun. I do hope, though, they do work on the AI, because I was playing COD World War II before this. And first of all, AI in multiplayer modes works fantastic. They feel, at times, even on hard difficulties, like real players. Even on the lowest difficulty, they are a force to be reckoned with. They follow objectives, they flank, and they're actually pretty smart for the most part. And that's for both campaign and multiplayer bots. So I'm kind of hoping that we get something like that in the later game. But holy crap, is this good. I'm even more excited now, and I'm even more annoyed that I'm going to have to, like, try to, like, balance it out. I mean, I'll probably play another hour, maybe an hour and a half of multiplayer, and then I'm probably going to stop for today, play some more Assassin's Creed Origins, which is good. You know, I got Assassin's Creed Origins with my Xbox One X for a cheap price. I'm playing through that. That is good, because I can focus on that in the sidelines, and then as soon as we get... as soon as I run out 100% of the 10-hour thing, which I want to try to do on Saturday, Sunday, then I don't have to wait long for the game. But because I'm loving it, like, oh, I got up, right now, it's just gone to 9:30, and I got up at like 7 to, I got up at 7, I went to bed like 1:30, and I got up at 7 to play this, so, yeah, I'm excited and happy. But overall, that's all I could really say. From the levels I played, they were fun. You got the space fights that are fun. You got the Fondle, the multiplayer map Fondles actually in the campaign. You do get ship-to-ship boarding. It is a small cutscene, so you don't... It's not like the original games where you just fly in, because you would probably crash. But as soon as you get to a proximity, it kind of... You're in a first-person mode, and you kind of get in there. It's fun. It's like 3 seconds, and then you go and shoot stuff, so... It's good. It does show that they can actually do it on this engine, at least for now. Going into a ship thing. It was fun as shit, you know. God damn, was it fun as shit. What else? The story looks like it's going to be interesting, of course. I can't wait to see what comes next. And the collectibles, the unlockables are good. Oh, sorry. So, it's overall good. So, the unlockables are cool because when you finish a level, you can go get this like a multiplayer thing. So, I got 500 credits, 500 credits, 500 credits. So for 3 levels, I got 1,500 credits to spend. Awesome. And I think if you finish the game, maybe on high difficulties, you can unlock crates and stuff as well. I do know that you unlock characters. So I think in this game, you unlock Anniversary from finishing the campaign, Vader, and the Emperor. I think those are the 3 that you unlock once you finish the full campaign, which is fair enough. Awesome. I can't wait. You know, makes sense. Which is why a lot of people are like, play the campaign first. And I agree. Play the campaign first, because not only do you get better unlocks when you go online, you'll be able to do all this awesome stuff, but you also get star cards for Anniversary that you'll unlock her. You get those challenges when you finish those challenges for the campaign. You get yourself all this awesome crap as well. Overall, you get a big boost. By the looks of it, you get a fairly big boost by just doing campaign. And I implore everyone, please play on the highest difficulty, because it is fun. It is hard. I have died multiple times, but it's a good balance so far. It doesn't really feel like I'm dying over and over again, you know, especially with the ability to stealth. It's like I don't have to go in guns blazing if I feel like I'm going to die in a hard situation, which is good and nice. Bit hard to do in a way so far, but again, I haven't unlocked all the star cards. When you do, and you got the levels, like the tiers, so if you get the highest tiers, it could be like stuff like that. But yeah, that's Aussie Viking out. I hope you enjoy the gameplay that I'll have in the screen. This time I've made sure to frame it properly. It's hard to do. You got to frame it properly, but frame it properly so you get a good thing of looking at it. But yeah, Aussie Viking out. See you in Valhalla. I'll see you in the multiplayer, and I'm ready to play the multiplayer now. It's a Valhalla.